A catastrophic battery error. All my fault.
Well done.
How you joined us?
Hello. Hi.
Hi, nice to see you.
Thank you.
Hi.
I was just saying, I took a load with me and I
Just in two sentences, what are you doing? Why are you here?
We're doing a pilgrimage for Palestine to raise awareness about what's happening in Palestine and to visit mosques and show solidarity to the British Muslim population in the context of the racism they're suffering at the moment and ongoingly, and to raise funds for the Hands Up project, an educational charity that works with Palestinian children.
And you've been walking from Bristol. When did you start from Bristol?
On the 7th of March, we should reach, God willing, London Parliament Square on Sunday, the 22nd. We also did 5 days in Spain before that.
Really?
Walked from the Alpahara Mountains down to Granada.
No.
Had iftar at the Grand Mosque in Granada.
When was that now? Recently?
Yeah, just before we started in Bristol. Then we flew back over and started again from Bristol.
And what was the reception like in Spain?
Very, very good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, as here, there's a few aunties who scream and yell at you or drive their cars at you. That happened in Spain. But yeah, the overwhelming majority are very, very supportive. And the people and even the government there are very supportive, unlike our government. Yeah.
But are you actually located in Bristol? Is that where your base is? Or?
Yeah, I used to live in Bristol. One of our main organisers lives in Bristol still. Nick Bilber, the founder of the Hands Up project, who's walking with me, he lives in Totnes. So yeah, we're kind of multi-based. Yeah. Bristol is the heart of this project. Ultimately, it does stem from Bristol, from the Bristol Palestine Alliance, originally organised this pilgrimage.
Boycott McDonald's!
Palestine Museum there, which has wonderful exhibitions, events of all kinds. We had our launch there on the 6th of March. We had a very good event with poets and speakers, and then set off the next day. Yeah, so it's very important, the Palestine Museum in Bristol. Yeah,
it's worth a trip to Bristol to see that.
Totally. Yeah.
Okay, well, wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
And not too many blisters on your feet. So.
All right, so far. We've been observing the Ramadan fast and calling at mosques on the way to share iftar in solidarity with Muslims. And today is the last day of the Ramadan fast for us, so tomorrow we'll be able to eat and drink. No food, no drink between sunrise and sunset.
You can't drink, especially in Spain. You couldn't drink in Spain. That's terrible.
Yeah, it's at times quite harsh. Yeah.
Even more. Congratulations on what you're doing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Project. Are we there?
I've got the sun coming down at a bleak angle.
Oh no.
There's bleaching it a bit.
We've lost Rosie.
Yeah, she had to go.
Oh. Hands up, the Hands Up project. Oh, I see.
I'm going to come in close. I need to get the sun. It's just reflecting
Okay, do you
one
want
way.
some of us to go? So for anybody who needs to know, this is a quick rundown on what crewing is like on any moving enterprise like this. Typical scenario is, and we're very grateful that people host us along the way, usually in their home. So we get up in the morning, pack our bags, exit at about 9 o'clock or so, get ourselves to the assembly point by 9:30, 9:45. 10 o'clock, have a send-off, take some photographs with local campaign groups. The pilgrims then start walking, and there's two of us in the crew, me and Susie. So usually it's me in the morning, But Susie does the brain work. She's got to bank the money, the takings from the event the night before, go and do shopping. And you saw that she'd been buying sun hats for the 2 pilgrims who'd forgotten to bring theirs, all these sort of things that crop up along the way, all the practical shopping jobs. And then we rendezvous at midday. I've got lunch waiting for me in the van, the magic van. Susie takes on walking with the pilgrims in the afternoon. I'm going back to the van. There might be some other tech jobs to do, map reading, and then I liaise about a pickup point this afternoon. And then we go to our house where we're staying, unpack our bags, and we're very grateful. They often provide us with an evening meal. We have also been doing iftars at local mosques, so we have timing is crucial then, because everybody's been fasting all day, not drinking, not eating, and the mosque vary enormously, but very often there's a very warm welcome. Peter and Nick get to speak and talk about the Hands Up project, which is education for Palestinian children in the West Bank, in Gaza, and as refugees in Egypt. Quite often there's donations and people buy books, and they provide us with an iftar meal. And then we go to our house, we settle in for the night, get up the next morning, repeat the process. This is why we're exhausted, but we're also exhilarated. And we've seen for myself, this is one of the most amazing things I've done in my life. A little compact team of 4 of us, 2 pilgrims, 2 crew. We have 1 or 2 people back in Bristol who are doing behind the scenes work, and in Bournemouth, doing the most incredible work behind the scenes. As we approach London, last year we fell into a trap of the Zionists making a lot of noise in Parliament Square. But we will walk the canals into central London, which gets as far as Paddington Station. Quite an amazing route. Goes down through Hyde Park, Buckingham Palace, Birdcage Walk. Last year, and it will happen again this year, we are led in by the Red Rebels, those living statues dripping in red scarlet with white faces. Always good for a photo opportunity. In Parliament Square, we're going to be met by Zara Sultana, representative of the Green Party, the Palestine ambassador, and so on. And supporters are coming to join us, particularly London campaigners and people from Bournemouth. We're bringing the Red Line, which is the enormous, great ribbon kilometre of red cloth that's often used on the demonstrations. And also we have on our side a retired police officer who's doing the police liaison. So we know we've got top quality support there. So it's quite an adventure. 2.5 weeks this has taken from Bristol through to London. Second time we've done it. Map reading, I'm a map reading nerd. Walking along the canal network, which my suggestion has been incredible. The beauty of nature, the early spring. We moved forward 2 weeks this year. I never knew that weeping willows came out in such a delicate shade of light green. The wildflowers are just putting their heads up. The birds are singing. It's fantastic. But we also think about the suffering, the totally unnecessary suffering in Gaza, in the West Bank, and now throughout the Gulf states because of America unleashing this latest wave of war. Israel's invaded southern Lebanon. I mean, it's just absolutely shocking. But we're doing what we can. And we know we're touching the hearts and minds of people as we go along the way. What more could 4 people do than what we're doing? Thank you very much.
Thank you.